What's going on, guys? It's your boy NTG back at again with another video. In today's video, I'm gonna be going over the super trend strategy. Yes, I know this was a highly requested video. You guys got my video to 500 likes like months ago, so this has been supposed to come out, but you guys know I've been busy. I have a lot of competitions to do and all those things, but I finally had the time to get this strategy out to you guys. So I hope you guys are excited for that. Yeah, we're just gonna be running through this strategy. This is a high win rate strategy for gold. This is a good strategy that you can use for scalping. You can use it for day and swing trading. You're just gonna have to back test those things on your own, but I'm gonna be showing you guys the rules and what you need for this, all the indicators that you need, and the strategy that you need to do for this strategy. All right, guys. So make sure you guys are liking up the video. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe for more videos like this. I'm gonna have some more trade breaks down soon and some more lives coming soon. All right, guys. So I hope you're excited for the video. You already know what we like to do. We're gonna go ahead and roll the intro and get straight into the video. Let's get it. All right, guys. So we are here. Yes, super trend strategy is here. So let's talk about the super trend, right? All right, super trend. It's a pretty nice indicator, right? It tells you to buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. And it looks like it gets you some pretty good entries if you know what you're doing with it, right? So this is a very high probable strategy. You can use it, like I said before in the intro, for scalping. You can use it for day trading and swing trading. All right, but you're going to have to back test those things on your own. Make sure you guys are back testing, please. And you are following the rules, okay? If you want to change up some of the rules, like I said before, you're going to have to back test the strategy. So let's go ahead and get into what we need first, right? And of course, what you need is the super trend, right? So you can just search it up. Super trend strategy, okay? This is the one that I use right here. All right, so make sure you guys are getting the one that is made by this person here. That is the one that I use. All right, so once you do that, boom. All right, the super trend strategy is going to pop up here. You want to click on the super trend strategy and you want to go ahead and change the settings, all right, to ATR period 8. I think the default setting is 10. You want to change it to 8 and then you leave everything else. All right, so that's the first thing. So that's the first thing with the super trend here. And then let's go ahead and go to our SMA. Now you want to set the SMA to 200. I know when I'm doing my price action trading, I usually use the 100 SMA, but for the super trend, you want to use the 200 SMA. All right, and that's pretty much it. You just need two indicators. That's it. If you want to add ATR for stop loss, which we will talk about further into the video, then that's something else. But for the most part, this is the only two indicators that you need. Very simple. All right, so let's just run through the strategy real quick. So the first thing, like I said, this works for gold. This is what I'm back testing it for gold. If you want to use this on any currency pairs in the Forex market, if you want to use this for any index, okay, you're going to have to back test it. Okay, I'm pretty sure it works all the same all around the board, but you want to you still want to back test it. You want to learn its win rate. You want to see its losing streaks, its winning streaks. You want to be able to identify all those things trading it on another market. All right, so the first thing that we want to look for, right? Okay, so let's go back. Okay, so the first thing we want to look for is the market above or below the SMA, right? So this is what we want to look for. If the market is above the 200 SMA, we are only looking for buys, okay? And if the market is below the SMA, we are only looking for sells, okay? So in this case, we're only looking for buys. And what we need to do is we need to wait for the market to cross over the super trend to give us a signal to buy, okay? Once we have the signal to buy, now we just have to be patient and we have to wait for the market to go back into our zone, right? So you guys see how the super trend is starting to just go straight. So once the super trend does this, this is going to create our zone. Okay, this is going to create our zone. So what we want to do is we want to grab our rectangle draw tool, and then you want to just create a nice little zone, right? Just want to create a zone, not too big. Okay, just a nice zone to hover right over that super trend. Okay, because this is where we want the market to get back to give us a signal to buy, right? Okay, and then as it continues to go up, you're just gonna follow it. Okay, so now it's going straight again, so you want to move the zone to this area here. Okay, so every time we make that straight line, okay, not the curves, we want to make that straight line, and then that's where we're gonna put our zone. And then now we just wait for a signal, which is going to be the 1, 2, 3 engulfing candlestick pattern. All right, so we need to have, for buys, we need to have 1 bearish candle, 2 bearish candles. Okay, so let's write this down, and 1 engulfing candle, right? That's exactly what we need in order to get into this trade. So 1, 2, and 3, and let's change the color to blue so we know that this is a different one. Okay, so we need 1 bearish candle, 1 bearish candle, a second bearish candle, and then we need a third bullish candle, and it has to engulf the second candle. It has to engulf the second candle, just like that. And that is your signal to get into the trade. And then same thing for sell. Once we look for sell, obviously 2 bullish candles with 1 bearish engulfing candle. Okay, so that's exactly what we are looking for. We're waiting for us to give us a signal to buy above the SMA, and we're waiting for us to get back into that zone where that line is, and we're waiting for 1, 2, 3 engulfing candlestick pattern. And then once we see that, we can get right into the trade. So let's go ahead and get rid of that, and we can get right into the trade. Right now, let's talk about stop loss. Now, stop loss, you can either, okay, this is a nice zone, so you can either put it below the zone. Okay, that's one way you can do it. Or if you would like to use ATR, if you like to use ATR, you could do that. I'm not going to show you guys to use ATR, but if you want to, okay, average true range, very good indicator to that averages out the market, and it gives you a pretty good idea place to put stop loss. All right, so you guys decide on what you want to use for stop loss and TP. All right, you guys have to decide that, but for this video, I'm just gonna put stop loss below the zone, and then I'm gonna go for 1 to 1.5. And then once we hit that 1.5, I'm going to be trailing stop loss with the super trend. So I know a lot of you guys use if you're an OG to my channel, you guys know that we like to trail stop loss with 30 EMA. So there's 2 ways you can trail stop loss. So we're going to go into that, but let's go into this trade. And as you can see, this trade blew up right away. All right. So there's 2 ways you can trail stop loss from this point forward. Okay. So of course you want to lock in your profits first before you start trailing. Okay. And then you can start trailing right here with the EMA. Boom. Okay. So you can start trailing here. And what the super trend does very well as well is that it keeps you into the buy, right? So let's continue to trail with the 30 EMA, right? Control the 30 EMA, boom, boom, boom. All right, so you can see here, they're starting to come together a little bit beautifully. There we go. Beautiful. Oof. And this is why I love trailing with the 30 EMA or the super trend, okay? Because they keep you into the trade for a long time. That is a beautiful trade here. Look at that. Almost 300 pips, guys. Very beautiful trade here. And it kept us in there the whole way up. All the way up. It wasn't even close to hitting our stop loss. So beautiful trade. So let's go ahead and continue and see another one, right? So All right, so we got our signal to sell, and then now we have our signal to buy again. So what we want to do is, of course, we want to wait for that zone. We want to wait for that zone like that. There we go. So now we have our zone where we want to look for a 1, 2, 3 engulfing candlestick. Okay, it can't just be an engulfing, it has to be a 1, 2, 3 engulfing, just like this right here. So again, we're going to get into the trade, and I'm going to put stop loss right below my zone at a 1 to 1.5. All right, so let's go ahead and see how this trade does. Ooh, we got, see how that plays as some beautiful support area here. All right, and then now it's giving us a signal to sell. We want to stay with the strategy here. All right, if you want to work something to where, like, if it gives you a signal to sell, this is your opportunity to actually get out the trade, that's on you. But for right now, we want to stay with the system, stay disciplined. So we got one win here and we got one loss right here. So let's go ahead and continue. We want that signal to buy again. So, okay, here we go. We got the signal to buy. So now we're just going to come back and wait to get back into our zone. And as you can see, it did not give us a 1, 2, 3 engulfing. And instead, we're in a seller's market. So we're not going to do anything here. We got to wait for the signal to buy again. Let's go ahead and continue. Okay, so here is our signal here. Let's draw out our zone. Okay, we didn't get to the zone. We want to wait. Okay, so it gave us a signal to sell. So this trade is invalid now. Still no signal here. And what's happening now is just that it's just consolidating. So it doesn't look like we're going to be getting into any trades anytime soon here. Let's go ahead and continue. All right, so now we have our straight line zone here. Beautiful. No, we didn't hit the zone yet. And then now it's just rising up. Gonna go ahead and follow it. Just want to wait until we get that straight line. Nope. Okay, we have it right here. Let's continue. Oh, it was close, but it was not an engulfing. And then now it's giving us a signal to sell. So we're going to scratch that trade right there. All right. And we are back testing. Okay. We are back testing very recently. This was in May. All right. We're going to go all the way to June. So this is a very active strategy that you can use. So this is not like back tested years ago. Okay. So no engulfing, and we have a signal to sell. So we're just going to go ahead and let the market play out again. All right. I want to wait for it to do that straight line again. No retest. So we have our zone here. And we have the engulfing right there. So perfect. So we got our engulfing right here. We're going to put stop loss below our zone. And then a 1 to 1.5. All right, let's see here if it holds up the support. Very close to, boom, beautiful. All right, good. And then, like I said, lock in your profits. And then let's see what happens. Okay, so we get stopped out immediately. This time we didn't trail. So, but you guys decide, like I said before, you guys decide how you want to trail. If you want to go straight to the 30 EMA, or you want to lock in your profits and then go up in the market. That's completely up to you. So let's continue. Let's keep watching the market. Give us a signal to buy right here. And so let's go ahead and see. All right, so we're back up here. Drag the zone over here. All right, nope. So it looks like we're starting to push below the SMA. So now we can get some examples of some sells really quick here. So let's draw out our zone. We're going to do like 2 more. And then I think that's pretty good enough for you guys to understand the strategy. Okay, so we have our zone here and our engulfing candle here. Okay, It's a pretty small engulfing, but it is an engulfing either way. All right, so we have a 1 bullish candle, 2 bullish candle, and 1 bearish candle here. Exactly. So that's what we want to do. Put stop loss right below. On average, it looks like we've been doing about 50 pips for the stop loss, so that's not bad at all. All right, so let's go ahead for 1 to 1.5. All right, ooh, we're getting close, and we hit stops. All right, and then boom, it reversed on us right there. Okay, so we got another loss here. No problem. We're just gonna continue. All right, we're in a straight line, so we don't want to get into any trades right now. All right, you guys see how the SMA is in a straight line? We don't want to get into any trades until we start trending again. And we're not getting into any trades here. We got a signal to buy, but no engulfing, and then we switch to a sell, so that's invalid. Just waiting to see if the market is going to start going below. Yes. All right, so now we're starting to go below. Nope, still consolidating. All right, so gold is consolidating. Probably a lot of market manipulation going on right now. All right, so let's continue. We have our zone here, straight line zone there. We're going to continue to go down. We want to wait for the market. Whoa. Gold is very violent right now. Okay, now we have our zone here. Let's see if we get engulfing right there. Most likely, yep. All right, so we got our engulfing here. Run through that. Cool. So this is a little bit of a lower stop loss there. Let's keep it on average on the 50. 1 to 1.5. See what happens. Okay, and we hit TP. Beautiful. Now let's see if we can get into another trade. So we got another zone here. As you guys can see, it's getting into that straight line again. So we got our zone. Oh, and we got our engulfing. It seems that it gave us a signal to buy. So this trade will be invalid if that's the rules that you decide to use. But if you say, you know, NTG, I don't care, this looks good, let's see what happens. Yeah, it would have worked out pretty fine. But yeah, you guys get it. Okay, I don't have to run through the whole market here. All right, so we got a win here, loss, another win there, another win here. That was a loss there. So pretty good strategy here. We're on the 30-minute time frame. That's the time frame that I use. Yeah, that's pretty much the base of the strategy. You just use a super trend, wait for it to create a resistance area or a support area with the super trend indicator. You wait for it to get back to that zone, create a 1, 2, 3 engulfing candle, and then you get right into the trade. Very simple strategy, honestly, very simple. It's like 1, 2, 3 steps. And then further on down, you just have to use your money management and your trading psychology, and that's about it. So yeah, guys, that's a super trend strategy. Nothing too big. You guys were making this seem like it was like a secret formula, you know. But like I said before, there's no secret formula here. There's no easy way out on this trading career. All right, there's no I'm gonna be a millionaire strategy. All right, we're gonna have to work hard for this, but this is a very well strategy to use. I just wanted to post this out for you guys. All right, guys, so if you like the video, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. All right, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you're watching all the videos. All right, this whole channel has a lot of information that can be very beneficial for you. And if you haven't joined our Discord, the link is in the description below. All right, guys, so it was your boy NTG, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video, and I'm out. Peace.